Am I 2 episodes behind on Housewives of New York? Episode 1. Oh, okay, we're 2 episodes behind. We've got a mini marathon. Oh, Dorinda's in the lead for this season. I'm not always right, but I'm never wrong. My grandfather used to say that about my grandmother. So Tinsley opens the episode checking Sonia on the fact that, girl, we've been friends for years. I stayed at your house. Can you let Dorinda know that I actually am open? And if she wasn't such a heifer, I'd be more open to her? Oh, God, Tinsley, we don't care about your arrangement. And the thing is, y'all so on again, off again. I tell people just to stop giving a fuck about what's going on in my nether regions. You know, you got to be careful at the beginning now. Don't want to fuck with the monetization. Okay, Sonia gonna say, well, I assume she still was in her arrangement with Scott. I don't know a woman who gets more shoes, bags, or cars from a it's not an arrangement. It's called dating a rich man whose love language is money. There's a whole bunch of men that shower women with gifts and it's not an arrangement and they on again, off again. Look at the rappers. Half of them try to take that shit back and white men pull the same shit. They just don't get put on blast on the Shade Room for it. That's the only difference. But you also will hear about the divorce settlements in People magazine. So they got their business in the street too. Oh, Leah, don't ever show up without makeup and glasses on again. This is not your look. You look like a, well, Sissy Spacek at any age because it's never been pretty. Oh my God, like what does she need to be so forthcoming about when it's an on and off again relationship and clearly she don't know where she is half the damn time with it. So let her figure her shit out and just be like, okay, they're gonna be on and off. I ain't even gonna worry about it. Tinsley need to find something else to talk about. Girl, get a business or something, damn. See, Dorinda needs to stop calling her a hooker because all y'all married for money. And again, oh my God, if you wanna lay on your back to make your coin, whose pussy is it? It ain't mine. Why are you worrying about it? If she's not asking you for the $10,000 a month rent in the hotel, if she getting it from him and he ain't your man, so that ain't fucking up your household, I can't find a fuck. I can sit around here and get mad at every person in the world who has more than I do. All that's gonna do is fuck up my skin and my bowels. And that's why Dorinda looks constipated and old. If Dorinda treated me like she treats Tinsley, I wouldn't tell the bitch what I had for lunch. Okay, Leah. Oh, we're heading to the Hamptons. Just left. But we're going to Ramona's house, which is way bigger than where I was. Oh, God, Tinsley got Topper's initials still on her after the divorce. And Sonia out here judging people for tattoos. So Dorinda's getting ready to go to the Hamptons. Carmen World in the chat just reading for blood. She says Sonia look like an old white woman with bad knees. And she does. So Sonia and Luann are gonna have a dinner. Sorry, Ramomo. Girl, Ramona walk in and end up giving somebody her number. Her puss might need to be an East Side landmark. Oh, Luann wants to find a boyfriend. I don't know, Luann. I think you might need to do you for a minute. We saw that desperate shit you pulled with that 5-minute marriage. Do you really want to go through that again? Maybe that's why you said boyfriend and not husband. I mean, you lost your countess title behind that crap. Oh, God! So Ramona, shit, I gotta change the battery. So Ramona's setting Luann up. She's like, ooh, let me give you the room with the big private bathroom, private entrance. You could sneak a guy in, because we know she loves to sneak a guy in on vacation. Already, this is gonna start shit on the trip with the room assignments, because Dorinda and Tinsley have to be a pod. Also, Ramona, it's called a vision board, not a storyboard. A storyboard is when you're telling a story. A vision board is when you're imagining what you want. Ramona's psychology is, look, Luann makes a big thing when she don't get the best room, so rather than have her whine, I'm gonna go on and set her up right now behind the other lady's backs. Cassie in the chat said, Ramona has no vision, and she don't. Tinsley adopted some dogs from China, but they speak Chinese, so she gotta use a translator. Yeah, I guess. It makes sense. You know, it's so interesting to see the housekeepers on this show because the housekeepers don't really seem like they fuck with them. You know, I agree with you, Cassie. The dogs can learn English. I hope the vibrator she's bringing are fresh. Like fresh out the pack. Like in the pack. Child, Ramona dog ain't fucking with her. She was like, Coco, Coco. Coco was like, sorry to that Ramona. So Tinsley and Leah are heading out to the Hamptons together, talking about Dorinda teaming up. Oh my God, these women are like, wait, tattoos? I'm not into tattoos. Sonia telling Dorinda and Ramona about the tattoos and they are freaking the fuck out. Even the chat is noticing how poorly these white women have aged. Carmen said Ramona's neck hurts because of the two faces she carries. Maybe that's why they age so bad, because they all have two faces, so they age twice as fast. So we're going downstairs, and Luann says, is this the basement? Ramona said, it's the lower level, so we have light. Oh, girl, no, that's the basement, boo. That's basement T. I ain't seeing not near a window. Oh, my God! Luann starts whining immediately. What happened? I thought I was going to be so happy and I was going to have the nicest room in the house. Oh. Why don't you just tell her you want her bedroom and to get the fuck on? Tell her the truth. The lack of her consideration, she took you out to dinner and offered you the best room behind all the girls' backs. At least she was offering you the most space. I mean, that's ungrateful. Oh, now the basement is too cold. Give her another room. Put her in with the new heifer and the Jill. Ramona is pissed. I'll figure it out. So Dorinda got to fix up Bluestone Manor because of a flood, and I can't imagine going through some shit like that. Dorinda, you crying over 15, well, I mean, it's gone over 15,000, so you might be crying over 200,000, and honey, I'd shed a tear too. Cassie in the chat said it's harder to watch them complain with everything going on. And it is, but then I realized, like, none of this was going on when they filmed, so passes are given. Dorinda, when have you ever been carefree? Maybe if you stop caring so much about Tinsley's puss, you might get carefree again. Worry about your own. Worry about, getting coked up with John Medesian. Child, you see, John is nothing but a fun boy because you're like, well, he's not grown up. He doesn't know how to run a house. So you can't count on him for shit. So Leah got thrown out at 17. They were just sick of her. Leah, that hat is hideous. Oh my God, Ramona's gonna say, who would believe I would agree with a woman who has tattoos? You have a Chanel tattoo? Ooh, baby, you tacky. Leah said, how does Dorinda know I have a tramp stamp? Sonia said, oh, I told her everything. Hold on, Leah, everybody has tattoo nowadays? Now? Maybe that's some Connecticut shit, I don't know about now. Leah's, I'm not the one. I thought the popo. I am not the one. Sonia said, I'm going to go take a nap and let y'all talk. Oh my God. Joey Roy Mena in the chat said, Dorinda goes too low like a gopher. You see, you got to come in the chat because they be reading. Leah and her daughter are going through the same thing, not fitting in. She probably had her daughter call her with that bullshit. So Tinsley asked Sonia, why did you tell Dorinda about that damn tattoo? So we got the three blondes in the hall talking about Dorinda. Leah, Sonia, and Leah, Tinsley, and Sonia. See, Sonia, when Dorinda admitted that she had been bitchy but didn't admit it in front of Tinsley, you should have let it go then, but you're gonna harp on it, because you can't tell you shit. So now Sonia runs to tell Dorinda everything she just heard. So Sonia said, you don't feel like you've been a little mean to Leah? And Dorinda said, I could barely recognize the girl in a lineup first. So okay, you gonna give me the, I don't know her. It's auditory memory. It's auditory, Dorinda. Auditory. Dorinda, you didn't take a nice nap. You were drunk and you passed out so you could be refreshed for dinner. Oh God, now Dorinda gotta defend her. I don't have a tattoo, she doesn't have a tattoo, we don't have tattoos comment. So Dorinda's trying to play things up. I thought it was funny, but you can tell she's getting pissed. Ooh, this is gonna be a good, drunk, angry dinner fight, and I'm ready for it. Although we'll probably have to wait till next episode. Now, Dorinda, Sonia did say it, but you probably said it nastier. Oh, God. Now she tells her, you're making the... I couldn't pick you out in a lineup. I told you Dorinda was pissed. I don't know you. I don't know her. I don't know her. Ramona, those are not your girlfriends. You're saying hi to fans because you're fame hungry and boring. Well, actually, no. You should say hi to fans. That was completely wrong. I never want you to be afraid to come say hi to me. But when I get up from the table, not when I'm eating. Because I don't want you to see me eating. It ain't pretty. So the dinner starts with an apology from Luann for how she was behaving when she went through her shit. Lord, now Ramona taking a call during dinner and people can't stand that. Sonia told Ramona she was old and dying and wants younger friends. All right, now Dorinda talking about Sonia starting shit this afternoon, running from bedroom to bedroom, carrying bone to bone. So Leah said, next time I'll just speak to Dorinda directly. Bigger person and good point. Sonia said, well, I don't need a tramp stamp to be a tramp, so I love it. And you don't. You don't. You've been tramping before there was a tramp stamp. So Ramona going in looking for some men. For herself and Sonia. And Luann, too. Walking around looking desperate boo. Ah! Oh my God, I cannot wait for this new episode when Sonia is screaming, I am not arm candy. I don't shave my pussy. Child, that's between you and your lips.